All right, that's just our one roll of crescent rolls. Now I've got one block of Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm just bringing this over to my mixer and I'm gonna put that in there. Now I've just got my pure cane sugar. I'm putting a whole cup of this in. We're gonna do a generous amount of cinnamon. That looks good. And I'm putting in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whoop, well, a little more than a teaspoon. And normally you need 2 blocks of cream cheese, but I only had one, so I am gonna use this Philadelphia no-bake cheesecake in here, and you can put as much or as little of this in as you'd like. I'm putting the whole thing. All right, we're just gonna get this all whipped up, y'all. We're making a super easy dessert today. Sopapilla cheesecake, so simple. I'm gonna put a little more cinnamon in, because I'm just looking at it from the top where I'm not seeing it get up to that level. And a little tiny bit more sugar. This is a Mexican-inspired tradition. We're just getting this all whipped up, and then I'll show you what we're doing next. All right, now that we've got this all well combined, let me see here, I'm just gonna take this off so we can get everything out. I am going to grab our filling out here. Ooh, I feel like this mixture is very reminiscent of horchata, which I am just such a huge horchata fan. I love it so much. Now, my block of cream cheese wasn't totally softened, so I've got some little chunky looking things in here, but don't worry, that's not gonna be a problem at all. It just, you'll wanna soften your 2 blocks of cream cheese, you know, unlike me. All right, now that we've got our cheesecake filling all spread out, I'm just coming in with my second sheet of crescent dough here. Kind of get that pushed up. Don't worry, this is gonna spread out more in the oven, bake up so delicious. No one could ever make me hate crescent dough. Moving this aside, I'm just bringing in a small bowl here. We're just gonna want half of a cup of sugar. I'm just using that same 1 cup. A little bit more. Perfect. And cinnamon to taste, once again. Maybe like a teaspoon and a half. I'm just gonna mix this up with a fork because all my whisks are dirty at the moment. But it's all right, it works just as well. All right, we're bringing back in our 13 by 9. And I am just going to spread this out over the top here. Is this the best way to do it, Andrew, or am I messing it up?
Looks like it's working great.
Thank you. Guys, my twin brother Andrew's here. He's been cooking with me. He's a great cook. He's gonna do some of his recipes too. You'll be seeing them. And I'm sure you guys are going to love them. All right, we're just gonna come in with a whole stick of butter now. And we're gonna pour this on top. It's gonna really caramelize all that sugar and cinnamon. Y'all, this is gonna be so good. All right, I'm just gonna spread this, make sure it's on all of our sugar mixture so it can all caramelize up really deliciously. Oh my God, y'all, I can't wait. Sopapilla. Alrighty, y'all, I'm gonna pop this in my oven at 350. Look at those gorgeous layers. This is gonna be in there for about 35 to 40 minutes. Alrighty, y'all. So this was 35 minutes in the oven. Look at our gorgeous sopapilla cheesecake. Oh my gosh, and this is traditional. You put a little bit of honey on top. Of course, if you want it to be a little less sweet, you don't need to do that. I am going the traditional route though. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Get that flaky crust with our crescent rolls. Now this is hot right out of the oven. So y'all, just be aware. Even though it looks delicious, it might burn ya. Might want to let it cool down a little bit more. But I can't wait. I love, my food super, super hot. Wow. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. Whoop. so flaky. Mmm. 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 Y'all, this is so good. You definitely got to try this.